Hey guys, Stephanie here with Mahalo.com, and all right, we're talking about rebellious teenagers. Now, some form of rebellion is normal, but how do you parent a defiant child?
Okay, so you have a really good point right away. What is normal? What is normal defiance? What is normal rebellion? First of all, that parents should understand that there's parts of the brain that are not finished developing until age 25. And the biggest part of the brain that's not done developing is the part that is able to make decisions and project into the future with rationality. So a lot of the times, teenagers, when they're asked about rebellious behavior, they don't see that as rebellious. And peer pressure is a huge part of rebellion. So I think it's really important for parents to look at the cause of rebellion. Do they think it's something that's coming from, a stage or hormones? Have they just hit puberty? Are they going through a big change in their life? Was there a recent divorce? Was there a recent breakup? Or was it peer motivated? Are they hanging out with a new group of friends? Did one of their friends go through something? Do they have a new significant other, a new boyfriend or girlfriend who's also a little bit encouraging that rebellion? Or is it reflecting itself in grades or in health? So to think about the cause and then how it's reflecting in their life is really important, just to get a gauge on that normal idea.
Right. Now, let's say they're defiant. I'm just going to use this example. They go and get a mohawk, or they dye their hair pink, or get, a tongue ring or a piercing. I mean, should you just sort of, zip your lip and just kind of grit your teeth and say, I hope they outgrow this? What do you do?
It depends on your value system. I always tell parents it's important to pick your battles. If body piercing is really important for you, I know that some religions, that's a very big deal. If that's what is really important for you, then you should absolutely address it and tell them there needs to be some consequences for their behavior. If maybe that's not as big of an issue, you'd rather have them get good grades, or you'd rather have them be respectful in the home, you always want to pick your battles. And I encourage talking this through with your spouse or your significant other and saying, what do we really want to instill with our teenager? We can only have so many things that we really ask them to do. What are those things? And then sitting down with your teenager and saying, look, we know that you're approaching 18 really fast, and we're not so pleased with any of the behaviors you listed or more, the grades or the pink hair or the mohawk or whatever. But what's really important to us is grades, or that you respect us in the home. So we're willing to sort of live with the pink hair as long as you're still respecting us. A lot of the time, teenagers respond really well to that, even if they're going through a defiant stage, because they feel like, wow, my parents are listening to me. And that way you can sort of find compromise.
Kind of a give and take. And also, isn't it also about empowering them?
Yeah, absolutely. And telling them, what, I do trust you. I love you. I trust you. Here are the things. And also, in a different kind of way, you're teaching them boundaries. You're teaching them that, I have boundaries, you have boundaries, that's your body, but I really want to have, this is my home, I really want to have, respect and happiness and calm in the home. If it gets really messy, and that happens sometimes, I think that bringing in a third party is not a bad idea. This can be a family member, an aunt or uncle or cousin who they kind of look up to. It can be a school counselor, it can be a therapist, it can be a teacher, or even a coach or a dance teacher. Sometimes those people, teenagers will go, oh wow, this is really serious. My mom or my dad is bringing in someone else. A third party can be invaluable in these kinds of situations.
Fantastic. All right, thanks a lot for those tips on how to parent a defiant child. And if you'd like more information about any of the topics discussed, you can go ahead and click on any of the links you see here. You can also subscribe to Mahalo Parenting, or go ahead and send us an email at requests@mahalo.com. Thanks for watching.